What's up, nerds? I'm the Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Before I start this game, quick PSA, I'm going to play One Piece Pirate Warrior 3, as the title suggests, right? So, this is a fairly recent One Piece game, which means there will be massive spoilers throughout, probably. There is a lot of things that can be spoiled in One Piece, because we're at over 1,000 chapters in the manga and I think over 900 episodes in the anime. So if you aren't in the somewhere in the 8 to 900th, be warned, there are spoilers because I'm playing One Piece. Just saying. Now let's dive into the game. Game saves automatically. Do you want to load the game? Sure, let's load the game. And I think there should be a intro, which spoils quite a lot, so be warned. So I'm gonna get rid of my cam for that, if it happens. Or not. Maybe it doesn't. It does. God, I love this shit. Alright, before we start, I tried it out, I tried a fight in the beginning just to see if everything works the way I wanted to, if the volume is alright, and it should be alright. The only thing is, I am really not happy with the attacks themselves. I want this, range attack, I want this, evade dash, I want here. Special attack, I want here. Okay. Forward healing action. I think the rest should be pretty alright. Now let's finish setup. So, first things first. This. Thank you, Kobe. This is just an in-between game because right now I don't know which main game I really want to play at the moment. So I opted for just basically stupid fun in between because I freaking love One Piece, it's amazing, but the Warriors games are generally just basically, if you've seen one, you've seen them all. It's just mostly mindless button mashing, but with different characters from different universes, and in this case it's One Piece. Just saying this because I'm probably not gonna go through the whole story of this game. I'm probably just gonna do like 4, 5, 6 episodes and that's it. So this is just in between, having fun, nothing too serious. It's just so you know. And we're gonna start from the beginning. I'm gonna let the characters do the talking. I'm not gonna read anything, and I'm gone.
彼の死に際に放った一言は人々を海に駆り立てたという。グランドラインの果てにあるというワンピース。その宝を狙い世界中の海賊が海へと乗り出した。人々はロマンを追い求める。世はまさに大海賊時代。
連れてけなんて言わねえよ。自分でなることにしたんだ、海賊には。
お前なんかが海賊になれるか。
なる。俺はいつかこの一味にも負けない仲間を集めて世界一の財宝を見つけて海賊王になってやる。
ほう、俺たちを超えるのか。じゃあこの帽子をお前に預ける。俺の大切な帽子だ。いつかきっと返しに来い。立派な海賊になってな。怒りを上げろ。頬を張れ。出発だ。
そして少年の冒険は10年後のこの場所から始まる。10年後。
いやー、今日は船出日和だな。まずは仲間集めだ。10人は欲しいな。よっしゃー、行くぞー。海賊王に俺はなる。
Alright, so first of all I had to close the window because it's 12, so the church rings.
赤髪のシャンクスとの約束を果たすため、そしていつか海賊王になる夢を果たすために故郷の村を旅立った。
Alright, I think these short summaries I will read because they did it pretty interestingly in this game, I think. They're actually following, like if you play the story mode, they're actually following the story mode, or the story of One Piece, or yeah, in this case One Piece. And you see, you saw there was a cutscene, and now, because in the beginning there really aren't that many fights in One Piece, they just basically fast forward through the story until there are fights, or at least it is until there is something in the story where you could just put in a fight and nobody would question it. And so Monkey D. Luffy set sail from his village to fulfill his promise to get to the great pirate Red-Haired Shanks, who he met when he was a child, and to realize his dream of becoming the Pirate King someday. But no sooner had he set out than his ship was sunk, cast adrift, and at its wit's end, Luffy was saved by a boy named Kobe, who had been pressed into service on a certain lady pirate's ship. In German, he is called Ruffy, like R-U-F-F-Y, and I think, yeah, it's only in German. Like, he is Luffy in Japanese, he's Luffy in English, probably in different languages as well, but in German they called him Ruffy because, I don't know, it's easier to say. Same with Usopp, who is just Lysop, L-Y-S-S-O-P. It's just, it's weird, but okay. Kobe dreamed of becoming a marine. Inspired by Luffy's determination to become the Pirate King, he bravely defied the Lady Pirate. Pleased with his courage, Luffy defeated the Lady Pirate and set sail again with Kobe. Before long they arrived at Shell's Town, a town ruled by Morgan, a captain in the Marines. There, Roronoa Zoro, a swordsman known as Pirate Hunter, had been taken prisoner. Also, Roronoa is just translated to Lorinoa. And it's just weird because it's still an unusual name. Like Lorinor is, as far as I know, not a usual name or not a real name. I mean, probably somewhere, but it's just they just ever so slightly changed the names again, probably to make it easier for German audiences. Because One Piece is one of the older animes that came to us, to Europe. There were many before, but that was before animes became basically well known, or even, you could even say, accepted. Luffy has decided that he wanted strong crewmates. Ignoring Kobe's pleas to stop, he headed for the turf of the Marines who had captured Zoro.
一緒に海賊になる仲間を探してるんだ。
で、まさか縄をほどいてやるから力を貸せだの言い出すんじゃねえだろうな。
別にまだ誘うつもりはねえよ。お前悪いやつだって評判だからな。
お前に逃がしてもらわなくても俺は自力で生き延びる。1ヶ月ここに生きたまま突っ立ってりゃ解放されることになってんだ。何が何でも生き延びて俺は俺のやりたいことを成し遂げる。
じゃあゾロが捕まった理由ってのは町の人を助けようとしたからなのか？
ええ、そのことでここの基地を治めるモーガン大佐という人を怒らせてしまったみたいです。あの人噂通りの悪人なんでしょうか？
ドロナーゾロの公開処刑は3日後に決まったらしい。
ひどい話だが大佐に逆らえばこっちが死刑だからな。
1ヶ月こらえれば解放する約束じゃ。
決めたぞコビー。俺はゾロを仲間に引き込む。
ただじゃすみませんよ。例の大佐が怒って下手すれば海軍が動く恐れも。
そん時はそん時だ。俺ゾロに会ってくる。
So let's save Zoro. Alright, so again, I'm so sorry. The Warriors games, like was the original Orochi Warriors, I think? Dynasty Warriors, Hyrule Warriors, Pirate Warriors, and there are probably a few more that I'm currently not thinking. Dragon Quest Warriors, stuff like that. There are many Warriors games, because it lends itself quite a lot to just implement some other IP and just call it a day. And they're all basically the same, where you just go around and beat, like, all those dots on the map, all those red dots are enemies. We want to get to Zoro, and we want to beat pretty much everyone up. That's it. That's what I meant with mindless fun, because it's just running around as Luffy and other guys later on and just destroying people, and that's fun. Even if they are not too strong, let's just say it like that. We could take a look at the armor of the army, the enemy forces, which we don't really care for because, ooh, there's one gate guard and the rest is marine commanders. Our allies, Luffy and Zoro, but then again, Zoro is still only bound there, I think. And the rest we don't really care for. Let's just start the battle. Okay. Of course, we're gonna start by opening a treasure chest, and I think behind us somewhere there was another one. I know this because I tried this stage, or at least the beginning of this stage, just to see if everything works. So yeah, One Piece really lends itself to be implemented into the Warriors games. Oh my god, we already leveled up. Because, I mean, just Luffy being overpowered against hundreds and hundreds of Marines just makes sense, doesn't it? Alright. One thing that I really don't like is... Nice. Whatever that was. Nice. Is that the camera... I cannot control the camera with the right stick, which I would like. At least not yet, maybe later on. But I have to use the shoulder buttons to control the camera. I mean, I think, was it this button? Yeah. Oh no, that's a different button. Interesting. Okay, this was the center of the camera right behind you. Alright, right now I don't have to destroy everyone, but it's just fun because that's why I'm playing this game, right? Also, one thing, I really like their Japanese voices. but sooner or later I might just put the volume a little bit down, because you know, if you hear it all the time, like gomo gomo no, gomo gomo no, it's grating. It grates on your nerves, basically. But still, I love it. Thing is, I started watching One Piece with my girlfriend not too long ago, because I'm reading the manga. I'm completely up to date as of today, again. And the anime I watched, couldn't tell you how far I've watched the anime. Love how those guys just stand there waiting. I don't have to destroy everyone, I just want to. Yeah, but for her, she never watched it. Oh, let them talk.
海賊の勧誘なら断ったはずだぜ。
ほらルフィ、縄を解いてやるから仲間になってくれ。
話聞いてんのかてめえ。俺にはやりてえことがあるんだ。誰が好んで海賊なんて下道になるか。
別にいいじゃんか。お前もともと悪い賞金稼ぎって言われてんだから。
世間でどう言われてるかは知らんが、俺は俺の信念に後悔するようなことは
知るか。俺はお前を仲間にするって決めた。お前大事な刀取られたんだろ。俺が奪い返してやるよ。そして俺から刀を返してほしけりゃ仲間になれ。
Basically blackmailing.
何？タッチ悪いぞてめえ。よ
し、行ってくれ。早く刀を探さねえと。
Alright, so like I said, we started watching One Piece together because she never watched it. But it's one thing, you know, it's on the list. On the list of stuff you want to watch someday. I got the list, and pretty much everyone got the list of, yeah, alright, I wanted to watch this. Oh, I wanted to watch that. And you basically never do. And since right now we don't have anything, like any anime we're watching together, we're still waiting on the new My Hero Academia series. We watch we are waiting on Seven Deadly Sins, stuff like that. We started One Piece. Problem is, and as a One Piece fan, I can absolutely attest to that. It's jarring in the beginning. Like, it is absolutely jarring in the beginning, and I gotta say, I don't really know when it will pick up. I pretty much, like, mostly know what happens when, or in the beginning, but I could not tell you when it picks up. Let's say it like that. Because again, in the beginning it's jarring. It's still fun, but it's just, it's a product of its time. Let's call it that. And there are shows that are like there are shows that are boring in the beginning or bad in the beginning, but if you go through like one season, or if you go through, I don't know, the first 12 episodes, stuff like that, then they get really good and you will like them, stuff like that. Problem is, again, with One Piece, with 1,000 episodes basically, if you were like, oh yeah, just go through the first few seasons and then you'll love it. I mean, I know if she were where I am right now, she would absolutely love it. If she was like at episode probably 500, she would absolutely love it, or hopefully love it. But I couldn't tell you at what point it really starts picking up. And the thing is, if you, again, if you know, okay, 10 episodes and it gets good, that you can go through 10 episodes. And if you don't like it by the 15th, you just stop. But with One Piece, again, could not tell you how much you should watch until it's great. I still love it, even though it's jarring at the beginning. Just because I know what's happening. I know these characters. I know what they're going to do. So I know these things can get like blue later on because they belong to us. Just don't know if that's possible yet. So yeah, the problem is she really doesn't like. She's not really in the mood to watch it, and I can't blame her, because Luffy is an idiot. That's, in my opinion, what makes him a great character, because he's just an idiot, a lovable idiot, like most shonen characters. Then in the beginning there's Corby and or Kobe as he's called, and I told her, don't worry. As soon as he arrived, I told her, don't worry, he's not gonna join the crew, and that was really good because she hated Corby, because all he did was just scream around. Treasure chests, items, okay. I opened quite a few treasure chests, so whatever. Ooh. She really didn't like him, and I can't blame her, because he's the like cliche character of I'm gonna scream everything that happens, just so that the audience absolutely knows what's happening, because otherwise they wouldn't know what's happening. And I also absolutely do not like these types of characters, but they are in every anime that I've watched so far. No, not every anime, but like in shonen anime, stuff like that. They are quite... Oh, I gotta go all the way around? Huh. So it looks like this is a closed... Yeah, closed gate. Now I have to go back. Oh shit. There's a timer. Got it. Okay, if I use the... What? Nami's already here? If I use the button to center the camera, I... Wait, where the hell am I going? It's closed here, it's open here. Got it. I'm not fighting right now. Don't worry. I'm just going through. And then around here it seems... By defeating tough enemies, meeting certain requirements in battle and so on, you can trigger treasure events. Then let's destroy this guy, because that's probably what happened. Oh no, it's the question mark on the map. Got it! But yeah, her current favorite character in One Piece, and oh come on. I hate it when he looks the wrong way. There's a huge amount of enemies, but he was like, nah, I'm not gonna turn that fast. I mean, we're just gonna destroy some more marine guys, and now we're gonna do it. Haha. Yeah, so her favorite character for now, and I mean, wouldn't you know, is Zoro, because Zoro is just the coolest. And I would love for her to keep watching One Piece, because Zoro gets just... Everyone gets so much cooler, even Nami and Usopp, and they are by far not that cool. Like, especially in the beginning, they are really annoying. Like, oh, she is gone. Happens. And currently we just watched the Usopp arc in the beginning, so first, I don't know, is it even 20 episodes that we watched? I don't think so. I think at most 15.
あいつの分まで強くなり、天国まで名前が届くように、世界一強い大剣豪になると約束したんだ。だからこんなところでくたばるわけには。何者なんだ。
俺は海賊王になる男だ。ほら、お前の 宝物どれだ？
3本とも俺のさ。俺は三刀流なんでね。
ここで俺と一緒に海軍と戦えば政府に立てつく悪党だ。このまま死ぬのとどっちがいい？
てめえは悪魔の息子かよ。まあいい。ここでくたばるくらいならなってやろうじゃねえか。海賊に。
I love this. Also, what I think is really funny is that every time... Oh wait. As you deal out damage to enemies, the Kizuna gauge will rise. When the gauge is full, your Kizuna level will increase. And Kizuna level 2 or more, you press the attack button once more after using a charge attack, your crew will appear and launch an attack. Get it, I think. I love how every time Zoro talks about his fighting style, the three sword style, he always calls it like the three sword style. I'm using the three sword style. Ooh, there he was. I think that was the wrong button. Doesn't matter though, right? Ah, that's what it is. Okay. Was that what it is? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Let's destroy some. Let's destroy a bunch of guys in one hit. I love this. Yeah, and he even says stuff like, if you use the three sword style, of course you won't be defeated by just one. Stuff like that. And the thing is, in my, like, as far as I know, and I could be totally wrong. I could totally misremember. No worries. There is not a single other person using the three sword style, right? So he's always talking about, you know, the three sword style. I'm using the three sword style. That nobody really knows about that, right? Like people with one sword, okay. People with two swords, yeah, we get it, we know that. But the three sword style is pretty much his own thing. So he's always talking about it like people should know it, but nah. And the Kizuna level goes up, the power of the Kizuna attack will also increase. Different every character, use every skill to the fullest. Okay. So basically just hit buttons and stuff will do. People will die. Defeat the commanders and go to Captain Morgan. Sure. This one's dead, and by that I mean of course he's just sleeping. Base captured, yeah, exactly. There are bases that you can capture, and later on I think they will give you just NPCs that will fight for you. Not quite sure though. Ooh, bunch of guys, which is always great because it just increases your. Is it a Kizuna drive? No, the Kizuna drive is with my crewmates. No, my special abilities, special powers, Gomu no stuff. And I just love doing that because it. With your regular attacks, you can hit quite few enemies, as we see. But with the Gum pistol stuff and all, you can just, or bazooka, you just send people flying. So yeah. It's basically these games are great for just like, what you call it, power fantasies. It's just like I freaking love One Piece, and I freaking love how ridiculously strong they are. And in this game it's exactly that. You just go around and you are incredibly powerful. Oh my goodness, we already have another gauge. This is just that's what I meant with shut up. This is what I meant with just stupid fun. We're gonna take this. We should also take it. There is an event in there, and then Morgan on the other side of the map, which we're gonna get to later. My goodness, that fills up my gauge quite a lot to use Zoro. And again, I'm just gonna play a few episodes of this just for some in-between thing. Because in my opinion, watching this for like a few rounds of this, just watching is fun. But I could not for the life of me imagine that watching this for like 20 to 50 episodes would be fun. Wait, there is still a special event behind me? Is there any special guy I have to destroy, or... There is still the question mark. So, do I just destroy everyone here? I mean, don't mind if I do. I just don't know if that's what I'm required to do. Also, talking about overpowered and all, or ridiculously strong. Wow, just hitting the air. Did that do it? Do I have to destroy these things? I mean, would make sense because Captain Morgan is really pissed when people destroy his stuff. Especially when stuff looks like him. Okay, can I go up there? No. I don't have a jump button as far as I know. Ah, okay. That was the treasure event. Haha.
敵に回してまでどうしてこんな無茶苦茶なことを。
言ったろ、俺は海賊王になるんだ。
敵は海軍だけじゃありません。ワンピースは世界中の海賊が狙ってるんです。死にますよ。
You could die, I mean, yeah.
俺がなるって決めたんだから、そのために戦って死ぬんなら別にいい。
僕にもやれるでしょうか。死ぬ気なら海軍に入って偉くなって悪い奴を取り締まるのが僕の夢なんです。
知らねえよ。
やりますよ。ルフィさんとゾロさんには自分の信念に生きることを教わりました。僕だっていつか海軍将校になってみせます。
Did that, like, give me something special? I'm not gonna fight here. Where was I? Yeah, in terms of being overpowered and all, there are... Ooh, I'm gonna shut up for a second. The shock mark will appear when there is a break in an enemy's attacks. When the shock mark appears, strike with chain attacks and put the enemy in a stun state where they are defenseless. Okay. We're gonna leave that for now because I don't think we should already eat the healing thing if we haven't lost any health. Yeah. Again, speaking of overpowered, there are many animes that, in my opinion, do a really bad job of the power creep, and with most, you can press, you can use Kizuna Rush. I don't know what that button means, or what that button is. In Kizuna Rush, your normal Kizuna attacks are powered up, devastating chain attacks. Also, if you press during a Kizuna Rush, you can use a powerful special Kizuna attack. Okay, that button I know. I just don't know the other one. So... No, seriously, I have no idea what that button is, or is supposed to be. I'm pressing all the buttons, I think? Is it just a combination? Nope. Is it this? Is it that? Is it all of them at once? Nope, nope, nope. This is the camera. I don't have any more buttons, I think. Really, I don't know what that button is. Oh. Oh, it's basically the start button. Why is it the start button? What's... Don't I have a menu I can go to in this game? Let's use the powerful. Ooh. Ooh. That looks cool. So yeah, power creep is something that happens in a lot of mangas, animes, and sometimes it is completely just because I love this guy. We'll talk about it later.
何をボタっとしやがる。とっととそいつらを始末しろ。ピストルがダメなら切り殺せ。
ゴムゴムのブチナイスだろ。
お安いご用だ、キャプテン。
I love these guys' relationship.
モーガンを倒したことにより、
Luffy trusts him with his life, and that's completely fine. By the way, on Morgan's chin, on the metal chin, there is the word Möwe, which is seagull in German. And that's I've seen it a lot in One Piece. Every now and then it says Möwe here, Möwe there, and it's the word seagull just in German. I just don't know why. Like, why? But I'm gonna end the episode after this story thing, probably, because I'm guessing that we're done with the story. You know what? Then let's just do this, and then I'm gonna talk about what I wanted to talk. Morgan's defeat on the hands of Luffy, Shellstown... Wasn't it Shelltown? No, I think Shellstown was liberated from Morgan's rule. The town was saved because of their actions, but as they were pirates, Luffy and friends were chased out by the Marines.
町を救ってもらったことには一度感謝している。しかし君ら海賊を前にして黙っているわけにはいかない。即刻この町を立ち去ってもらおう。せめてもの義理を通し、本部への連絡は避ける。
じゃ行くか、ゾロ。
ルフィさん。
君も仲間じゃないのか。
え？僕は彼らの。
待ちたまえ君たち。本当かね。
俺、こいつが今まで何やってたか知ってるよ。
ルフィさん、まさか。
とんでもなく悪いアルビだって海賊がいたんだけど、こいつ2年間もそこで。やめてくださいよ。やったなこの野郎。
やめたまえ。君らが仲間じゃないことはよくわかった。今すぐこの町を去りなさい。
わざとか。わざと僕にけしかけて殴らせて、また頼ってしまった。僕はバカか。僕を海軍に入れてください。なんだって喜んでやります。海兵になるためなら。
中佐、私は反対ですよ。私はまだ君を信用しきれない。まずは素性を調べて。
僕は海軍将校になる男です。
海賊にやられた同志は数知れない。海軍を甘く見るな。入隊を許可する。
大した猿芝居だったな。あれじゃバレてもおかしくねえぞ。
あとはコビーが何とかするさ。
ルフィさん、ありがとうございました。このご恩は一生忘れません。
また会おうなコビー。
To be continued. Exactly. Oh wow. Okay, I'm just gonna... this action was added. Yeah, okay, got it, I think. Okay. Yeah, something like that. It's... Nami was Nami was there as well. I get it, but still it's just strange. This character can now be used from the beginning of battle. Nice. Character skill poster has been obtained, which is basically their skill tree. For some reason I also got Shanks's and Morgan's skill tree. Interesting. At battle ends, you can obtain the skill posters of characters available for use by the player or the character who defeated in that battle. By completing the requirements on the skill poster, you can learn player skills. Power up your command, make it easier to stun enemies. Okay, got it. There's so much stuff happening in this game all the time. It's fascinating. Coins. Kizuna attack, Kizuna rush. To defeat them, number of coins you can obtain will increase. Okay, you just get coins. And with that... no. With those coins you can increase your strength, you can make yourself better. When I started, by the way, when I started the game up for the first time to see if everything works, I unlocked like there were like 20 to 30 messages of this is available, this available, this available, this available, this available, costumes, this available, this guy you can play as this, as that, as if I already did some stuff, but nope, it was just for starting up the game. Okay, before I end the episode, what I wanted to say is power creep is something that happens in most animes, or in most battle animes. It's when... best example would be Dragon Ball. Goku in regular Dragon Ball just gets stronger, learns energy waves, Kamehameha, stuff like that. Learns the clone trick, just gets faster, stronger. And basically at the end of Dragon Ball, he's so much stronger than he was at the beginning. But it kinda works. There were some mystical things in between, but it works because he worked for it mostly. In Dragon Ball Z, it starts off as, oh, by the way, he's an alien and that's why he gets stronger so easily. And then he has to get stronger, and then he learns the key thing. I can't remember what it was called. Then he learns more stuff, then he becomes the Super Saiyan. The legendary Super Saiyan, the highest thing he can get. And then Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3. And in Dragon Ball GT, which I don't really like, it's Super Saiyan 4. And then there is the fusion, because you can't just let the regular kids get Super Saiyan 3 without anything. You have to fuse them together. And then in Dragon Ball Super, it's Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God Blue, Super Saiyan God Blue Fusion, and Ultra Instinct is just more, because if you want to keep the story going, there is just no way that after half the story, they are at their highest. If they're at the peak in the mid of the story, then why would there be any stakes later on? And in my opinion, I love Dragon Ball, but they didn't do it well. Akira Toriyama just didn't do it well, but I think he wanted to end everything after Frieza or after Cell, and then the Buu saga just was like pushed on him, and GT and Super is all stuff he originally didn't want to do. And that's one of the reasons why I stopped reading Bleach, because it's great, and then at a certain point it's just so ridiculous. One Piece, in my opinion, did it really great because they started being ridiculously powerful and they just set rules. Like in Dragon Ball set rules in the beginning that people were just regular people that can be stronger, that can do some mythical stuff with shockwaves and energy waves or clone stuff, okay? But there were just certain rules. And then Dragon Ball Z came along and threw them out the window. They had their own rules and then they broke those rules. Like Legendary Super Saiyan, the highest thing he can get. That wasn't shit, because later on, and then later on, and then later on, and then he was Super Saiyan 3 and still didn't win. And Super Saiyan 4, but still didn't win, stuff like that. It's just... it was too much. Bleach, same thing. One Piece started off as ridiculously strong. They were always stronger than their enemies. That's why in pretty much all the fights, up to a certain point, Zoro gets hurt before everything starts. Because if Zoro were at his full strength at the beginning of a fight, the fight would be pretty quick. Same with Luffy. Luffy tends to get either hurt or sleeps through some stuff or gets thrown away and has to come back. Like, they always find ways to separate the crew, let people have their handicaps basically. But as soon as they are in the fight, things go down, and things go down great. And they learn in between fights, and they learn in a fight, and they get stronger, and they acquire more skills. But in One Piece, it never feels out of place. Even if it's stupid, even if there's like stupid stuff, stupid skills, or stuff where you're like, huh? But they always make sense in this universe, in their own rule set, in my opinion. And since One Piece is already that long, they had quite some time. So if they started by if they started by chapter like 200 with being over the top ridiculously powerful, then by now, chapter 1000, it would just be the worst. Because you just have to pile on. But they gradually became stronger and stronger and stronger, but also the enemies became stronger and stronger and stronger, but all in a, and now, quote unquote, believable level. Believable for One Piece. Like, Luffy didn't just come back after the 2-year split and was able to split the whole world with one punch or whatever. He was stronger, way stronger. He learned the haki, stuff like that. Great. But it was all completely believable in this whole world of One Piece. Especially with the haki, because in the first... was it second episode? Was it the first episode? His backstory with Shanks? In the first 1, 2, or 3 episodes, Shanks already used haki. It just wasn't named haki, and it could have very well been just like Eiichiro Oda, the creator of One Piece, could have very well just wanted to convey Shanks is a badass, and that monster didn't want to fight with him. And later on he was like, okay, you know what? Let's call this a certain move and give it to other people as well. So when haki appeared as a skill, it wasn't a what the fuck, where does this come from? It was a, oh, that's the thing from the beginning. Like, we already know that, but now we have a name for that, and that makes sense, which I loved. But I'm rambling on a bit too much in my opinion. First episode, almost 50 minutes. Damn. Yep, I'm not gonna make a whole playthrough out of this because that would just take too much time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like One Piece. If you do, tell me. If you don't, and for some reason are still here, tell me why you don't like it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye.